What's up, Bears fans? Welcome back to the Bears Media Co. It's me, Brent C., and the Bears are winners yet again. Now, Bears fans, I know we've been looking forward to this game since last year, and it did not disappoint. In a game where TJ Edwards, Kyler Gordon were back out on the field, it just felt like we were ready to get things back to where the Chicago Bears as a franchise, as a team, should be. And where is that? Winning. And in winning this game 25 to 24 from a game-winning field goal from Jake Moody, who was just called up, yesterday. So, I mean, it was an exciting game. It was an exciting time. And one thing I want to say to all the Bears fans out there, I'm proud of you because this game could have been one that kind of broke a few people, I guess you would say. But Bears fans throughout Twitter, throughout, the people that I know, hey, the belief that we have in this team, and especially in the coach and the quarterback, it's an amazing opportunity for us during these times. And I want to give a shout out to Coach Dennis Allen. You, sir, are calling that defense like it should be, like a Chicago Bears defense should be doing. Now, of course, when we talk about defense, we have to talk about Lovie Smith's cover two defense. And in that defense, the bend but don't break was pretty evident. And one thing that Coach Smith always talked about: turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. We have to get turnovers. And in this game, we got 3 of them. So I was excited to see the game, and I hope the coaches instill in these players that, hey, this is the new way for this team. Because, hey, we could have won in this game, and it could have went any type of way. It was a very emotional game, and for Caleb, it was his homecoming, going back to DC and coming away with a win. Hey, I know he felt good. Now look, Bears fans, that first half, everything seemed to click for the offense. Defense, not so much, but as time goes on, we know it can happen. Anything can happen. And Nashawn Wright, a cornerback who has been picked on quite a bit so far this year, you just see it. These guys have confidence in each other. And it's hard not to have confidence in each and every individual on that team. Now, one of the things that we've all been waiting for, especially me, the run game. When will we get the run game up and going so that we don't have to throw the ball 50 times a game? And in this game, DeAndre Swift, he showed up and showed out. Listen, for a guy that has been dismissed by our head coach when they were in Detroit together, to now coming out and producing in such a manner in which you say this is what the offense is supposed to look like. Now, DeAndre Swift rushing 14 times for 108 yards. Hey, that's the kind of rushing that we need from this offense. Because listen, with Theo Benedict, a rookie at left tackle, we knew going in, hey, he was a great run blocker. Pass blocking, hey, he was going to work his way into it. So seeing the offensive line get the holes open for Swift, hey, it was a pleasure to see. Now, Bears fans, Speaking of that offensive line, hey, opening holes, protecting Caleb, even though he got sacked 3 times, I was excited to see them, especially Theo. What would he do? And let's just say he looked excellent. I don't think that the offensive line fell down or looked bad at any point throughout the game, even with a guy that this is his first time starting. So kudos to Theo and that offensive line because, hey, it was a beautiful thing. And you'll have to forgive my voice. I was doing a little screaming last night, so trying to chill. but Bears fans, let me know what you think down in the comments. How do you feel about this game and the outcome where our Bears win in DC, but a complete team win? I know I'm excited. I know I feel great. And I know going forward, I look for more games just like this. Now, Bears fans, speaking of Caleb, he did his thing. 17 of 29 for 252 yards and a touchdown. Hey, he looked calm and he looked poised in the pocket. Like I say, he was sacked 3 times, but he ran the offense efficiently, and for me, he did what he was supposed to do. Get the ball to the playmakers so they can make plays, and he just execute the play to a high standard. Now, Bears fans, guess what? Luther Burden, LB3 as I like to call him, hey, he got in the game yet again and produced 4 catches for 51 yards. Listen, how much longer he's going to stay on the bench, I don't know. Because Zacchaeus, he might be switching spots with LB3 because Luther Burden, when he's in the game, like I say, he is like a younger, slightly more physical version of DJ Moore. So I can't wait until he gets more reps with these starters. Now, speaking of DJ Moore, even though he finished the game 3 of 42, he got injured. And from what I read, he was going to have to stay over in DC to be looked at before he joins the team back in Chicago. Now, Rome Odunze does his thing, and yes, Rome Odunze was robbed of a touchdown by the refs who, in whatever season or parallel universe that they got going on, were just tagging the Bears for every little ticky-tack thing. Look, I know the refs have a hard job, but some of the calls that they made in this game were absolutely horrible, especially the call on Sweat. Montez Sweat, the hand went to the helmet of Jaden Daniels. Okay, but come on, that was kind of ticky-tack. And of course, pass interference call that Nahshon Wright got. Listen, what do you want these cornerbacks to do? You can't bail out receivers with these type of calls. Come on, refs. You're killing me. You are killing me. And you kill momentum whenever the Chicago Bears get the upper hand on opposing teams. Now, moving over to the defensive side, in a game in which, like I say, Nahshon Wright was picked on, but he matured throughout the game and recovering a fumble, which helped us win the game. Now, with TJ Edwards coming back, him as well as Tremaine, they were doing what they do. And even Tremaine, he would play very hard in my eyes. Now, the defensive line, hey, I love it. Even though they didn't get but well, they got 3 sacks, but I mean, the pressure by Sweat and as well as Billings was definitely a thing to see. I mean, you just love when the defensive line, and let me not forget our guy, Mr. Dexter Sr., he was applying pressure as well. Now, going forward, I can't wait to see how this team actually performs when they're healthy as well as tuned in to what Dennis Allen has to do or has to say about how they perform on the field. I mean, it's a great thing to see, Bears fans, and I am excited what this defense did in this game. Even though they couldn't get off the field because of these phantom pass interference or roughing the passer calls, I mean, it was just, hey, they did a great thing in my opinion. Now, one thing that I always speak about, special teams. When special teams do their job, it makes the offense and the defense job easier. And I got to say, the special teams did an excellent job. Excellent job in this game. And even though it was that Lad McConkey or whatever his name is, he got some fairly good returns every now and then. They were limited to where Washington didn't really get too much momentum off of that. Now, when we were up 13-0 to allow Washington to come back, hey, you knew that they were going to, get back in the game some way, somehow. And they are a good coach team with talent. So once they went ahead, for the first time in a long time, I can definitely say I wasn't worried. Worried that the defense was just going to collapse, not happening. Worried that the offense wasn't going to be able to execute down the stretch, not going to happen. Worried that the special team was going to let us down, no way. We look good on all 3 phases, and the coaching staff deserves their flowers. This was a game in which they performed admirably. I mean, not even admirably. They performed the calls. Now, Ben Johnson, the trick plays and all that, we're going to have to bring that in a little bit. Just kind of tone it down a little bit, please. We need to get the trick plays and the razzle dazzle. It looks good when it works, but when you're playing in a game in which everyone wanted to win, you don't want to get too cute. And so, but for the most part, the coaching staffs, hey, they had these guys ready to go. The play calls were excellent. I'm just very proud of these guys. And going forward, as I say, I look forward to being healthier as far as all the players being out on the field. I look forward to just the reps that they're going to get. So when, week 14, 15 get here, these guys should be a well-oiled machine. So Bears fans, join with me in saying, hey, please stay healthy. Because listen, we need it. Now look, turnovers. 3 turnovers by our defense. I want everyone to remember back when Ben Johnson got here. He said, hey, there's some things that we need to do. And create turnovers was one of them. And I'm glad to say that our team is definitely creating turnovers. And it can only go up from here. And shout out to Jaquan Brisker with his interception early in the game. I think that it kind of solidified in the defense's mind that, hey, we can do this. We can challenge this offense when it counts. Now, Bears fans, the win was awesome, but let's just say this. Next week, we got the New Orleans Saints coming to town, and that's a game in which, hey, we can't have a letdown. So, defense, get ready. Spencer Rattler, yeah, he's not the best quarterback, but hey, they can put points on you when you least expect it. And their run game, hey, everybody knows Alvin Kamara. Got to be careful of that. And then on the offensive side, listen, when we get up on New Orleans, and we will, we have to put points on the board, touchdowns, not just field goals, but we have to put touchdowns on the board just so we can make sure that there's no letdown later in the game, right? But Bears fans, I'm going to get on up out of here, rest this throat of mine, because let me tell you something, this is horrible. But hey, as always, great win by our team. From me to you, hey, peace.